What is the American dream leaving behind? The extreme left is fighting for radical equality and economic justice against the extreme right, which currently holds power and which is dedicated to preserving white male supremacy at all costs. It is the right that is ensuring the continued growth of the privately controlled white male oligarchy. Those working class modern Republicans who are propping up the lopsided economic disparity are facilitating the transfer of wealth into the hands of these very few. The huge tax breaks for the wealthy and their refusal to pass COVID-19 relief are just a couple recent examples. Their hope is that if they work long and hard, some of this wealth will trickle down to them. They earnestly believe that one magic day they will reap the benefits they all seem to be enjoying, these favored white few males at the top. They believe they are entitled to it just as well, because they work hard and other people don't. That is delusional thinking. Nonetheless, they are willing to sacrifice our democratic institutions, including fair voting laws, due process institutions such as the EPA, HUD, the Post Office, and the Department of Education, the VA, Justice, Labor. Why? Because they have been indoctrinated to hate the idea of liberalism. As a result, the government institutions American citizens have relied on to protect them are being systematically dismantled. The modern Republican Party is wrongly assuming that because they are all white males, this will automatically qualify them for membership in this glorious, powerful elite. What they don't understand is that this powerful elite will never share their wealth and power in their future grand world order. The trickle-down theory was a scam from the beginning, and they, the powerful elite, knew it all along. The wealth and power will only ever belong to those white males who already possess it. They will simply create more and more scapegoats to divide the lesser classes among themselves until they can be effectively subdued. By the time the working class Republicans wake up to the fact that this elite was using their bigotry as a means of controlling them, it will be too late. We will be living in a full-blown fascist state. Incidentally, Trump was never a member of this powerful elite, nor was Reagan. They were merely convenient pawns being used by the real power brokers, made up of names we will never know, who use mega contributions and super PACs to control their politicians. Governor Andrew Cuomo has not gone far enough in placing the blame squarely on Trump for the COVID-19 pandemic, which has killed 210,000 Americans and counting. I would characterize Trump's strategy as a deliberate effort to cull the population of the weak and unwanted, otherwise known as genocide. That's right, I used the word genocide. What Trump has done is expose the extreme depth to which white males are willing to sink in order to maintain the delusion that they are actually in control. The American dream has become the gasoline that is fueling our descent into the coming dystopian nightmare. Or we can interrupt this dastardly plan by electing Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and begin the long process of our healing as a nation. Please vote, contribute, speak out, or this will be the last Democratic election you will experience in your lifetime. Never forget, this is from the Holocaust Museum, from their trust. First they came for the communists, and I did not speak out because I was not a communist. Then they came for the socialists, and I did not speak out because I was not a socialist. Then they came for the trade unionists, and I did not speak out because I was not a trade unionist. Then they came for the Jews, and I did not speak out because I was not a Jew. Then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak out for me. This poem was written by Martin Niemöller, who was a German Lutheran pastor and theologian born in Leipzig, Germany in 1892. Niemöller was an anti-communist and supported Adolf Hitler's rise to power at first, but when Hitler insisted on the supremacy of the state over religion, Niemöller became disillusioned. He became the leader of a group of German clergymen opposed to Hitler. In 1937, he was arrested and eventually confined in Sachsenhausen and Dachau. This was all before the war and the Holocaust. He was released in 1945 by the Allies, and he continued his career in Germany as a clergyman and as a leading voice of penance and reconciliation for the German people after World War II. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. This is Rob Maniscalco.